Picture the most driven person you know at work. The one who never said no to anything. Every extra project, every stretch assignment, every promotion, they grabbed it all without blinking. They have the title, they have the salary that sounds impressive at dinner parties, they post those humbled and honored updates on LinkedIn, and everyone hits like. But ask yourself one truly honest question. Do they actually look free? Because I know someone exactly like that. Gets home past 8, eats dinner standing over the kitchen sink, he checks work emails from bed, then lies awake doing math in his head about whether this life was actually worth it. The promotion came, the raise came, the title came, and somewhere between all of that arriving, peace quietly left. Today, I'm going to show you the people who saw this coming and said no thank you to the promotion. They ended up somewhere completely different 5 years later. Not behind, not struggling, actually ahead. Wealthier, calmer, building something no company can ever restructure away from them. This is not about being lazy or coasting. This is about running the real numbers your employer hopes you never calculate. But before we go deeper, if you want financial clarity over financial theater, hit that like button right now and subscribe to Money Momentum for new updates every single week. Let's say you get promoted and your salary jumps from $80,000 to $110,000, a $30,000 raise. That $30,000 sounds incredible. It's a number worth celebrating at dinner. But here's what actually lands in your pocket after the real world shows up uninvited. At $80,000, after federal taxes and contributions, you take home roughly $65,000. At $110,000, you take home around $86,000. So of that $30,000 raise, nearly $9,000 went directly to the federal government before you touched a single cent. Add state taxes, in California or New York, your real take-home on that raise shrinks to around $17,500. But we're just getting started, because then lifestyle inflation walks in the door like it owns the place. Our brains treat new income as permission. A slightly bigger apartment, a newer car, restaurants that used to be a treat becoming just Tuesday. Studies show people spend between 65 and 85 cents of every new dollar they earn. A major financial report found that 40% of Americans earning over $100,000 still live paycheck to paycheck. Another study found the same pattern in households earning $500,000 per year. Read that again, paycheck to paycheck. The income was never the real variable. Here's the calculation that will change how you see your career. It's called your effective hourly rate. Take a VP earning $130,000 per year versus a senior individual contributor staying put at $90,000. Most people look at those numbers and immediately know who won, but divide by actual hours worked and everything changes. Research shows over 58% of senior managers and executives regularly work more than 50 hours per week. A Harvard Business School study tracked senior leaders for a full year and found they averaged over 62 hours weekly, including hours on weekends and during vacation. Let's be conservative. Say the VP works 55 hours a week. That brings their actual hourly rate to roughly $45. The individual contributor working a clean 40-hour week at $90,000 earns around $43 per hour. The entire reward for that promotion, the whole premium, comes down to about $2.18 per hour. And the moment you become a salaried manager, labor law means you're no longer entitled to overtime pay, zero. The VP working 55 hours a week is quietly gifting the company nearly 800 hours of free labor every single year. That's almost 20 full work weeks, unpaid, handed over willingly every single year. They didn't give you a raise. They bought a steep discount on a massive portion of your life. Here's the question nobody asks in the job description conversation. What could you build with those 15 to 20 extra hours per week? Not a get-rich-quick scheme, something boring, sustainable, and completely yours. Average side income for someone putting in real, consistent effort sits between $1,000 and $2,000 per month. Let's say you hit $2,000 per month and invested consistently into an index fund at historical average returns. After 10 years, $147,000. After 20 years, over $1 million. That is the true cost of those 20 hours per week. $1 million built quietly in the background. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. Meet Roger, age 38, a director earning $145,000. It is 7 p.m. on a Tuesday, and Roger is still at the office because there's a reorg and his boss wants a slide deck ready by Thursday. He'll be home by 8:30, his kids will be asleep, he'll eat whatever's in the fridge standing over the sink. His $520,000 mortgage, his $1,600 monthly car payments, his private school tuition, all of it requires he stay exactly where he is. His 401k has $87,000 in it, which sounds okay until you realize he's 38 and needs roughly $1.5 million to retire. There is never quite enough left to invest after everything else. Now meet Benzie, also 38, earning $98,000, fully remote, and making pasta at 6:15 p.m. like a person who actually controls her schedule. Her 401k has $212,000 because she's been maxing it out for 7 years. During the same years, Roger was spending every raise before it arrived. She started a consulting practice on the side 2 years ago, charging for the expertise her day job pays her to give away for free, and it now brings in $2,400 a month. Roger earns $47,000 more per year. He has $125,000 less in investable assets. He works 18 more unpaid hours every single week. And those numbers get further apart every single month, because compound interest doesn't care about your title. The promotion system was not built to make you wealthy. It was built to make the company productive. Since 1979, worker productivity has grown 3.5 times faster than worker pay. Someone is capturing all that value, and it is not you. In 2023, over a third of U.S. employers handed out promotions with zero pay increase attached, a new title, the same salary. Surveys show 63% of employees would prefer the title over the money, and companies read that data and act on it. They discovered they can pay you in status symbols, and you will sincerely thank them for it. The first time you say no to a promotion, it feels strange. Your brain sends quiet panic signals for a few weeks, and then something shifts. The hours you're not spending in pointless meetings start turning into something real. The retirement account you're actually funding starts to compound. The side income you built starts to grow. Sunday nights stop arriving with that tightness in your chest. 5 years later, you look at the person who said yes to everything, and you see it clearly. Their salary is bigger on paper. Their life is considerably smaller in practice. You didn't fall behind. You got free. No reorg can touch what you built. No restructuring can take it away. Go home on time, invest the difference, and let your money finally start working as hard as you do. If this changed how you think about your career, smash that like button and subscribe to Money Momentum. New breakdowns every week built around math your employer hopes you never run. See you in the next one.